Welcome back, and with some regional concerns now, the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, has weighed in on the latest diplomatic spat between Kenya and Somalia, saying investigations into claims by Mogadishu that Nairobi was funding a militia group inside Somalia were found to be baseless. Somalia today released a new statement saying it had proof to back up its insistence that Kenya was meddling in its internal affairs and arming insurgents. The AU is calling on the two parties to dialogue and avoid the tensions that have been building up along the common border in the last 48 hours. Leila Mohammed is still on that story.
With armed trouble stewing near Kenya's border with Somalia, and with the potential of spilling into Kenya, the African Union says it is closely monitoring the diplomatic tensions that have roiled amid claims that Kenya was funding insurgency within Somali's territory.
We understand there's a conflict on the other side of the border, but it's a conflict internal to Somalia. It has nothing to do with us. We are not involved in it, and none of our forces have crossed the border to go over to Somalia.
In a tweet Tuesday, the AU chair Musa Faki Mohammed urged the two countries to exercise restraint and engage in dialogue in conformity with the IGAD-led process. His statement further emphasized on the need to have peace on the Kenya-Somali border for the sake of regional stability. But as the continent seeks peace in the Horn of Africa, Somalia continued its onslaught on Kenya. In a new statement, Somalia alleged to have evidence that illegal militias armed by the government of Kenya crossed the border Sunday night and attacked the district of Beledhawo in Gedo region, but were repulsed by Somali National Armed Forces. The press release by the country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation sensationally further claimed that the invasion orchestrated and planned within Kenya was an affront to the peaceful coexistence and to international norms of mutual respect, territorial integrity and national sovereignty.
Sovereign equality of all member states, non-interference in the internal affairs of member states.
But investigations by IGAD into the alleged creation, training and maintenance on Kenyan soil of an unarmed group under the authority of Abdirashid Janan found that the said Abdirashid Janan is in fact the Minister of Interior and Local Government of Jubaland, and that his troops are under the authority of the region's army. The Special IGAD Commission, however, found that Kenya had violated Somalia's airspace as there was sufficient evidence that a Kenyan aircraft entered the Somali territory in disregard of the provisions of the Convention on Civil Aviation, signed in Chicago on December 7, 1944. The federal government had instructed all aircrafts from Nairobi to land in Mogadishu first, but Kenyan planes braved the ban to defeat a total air embargo that provides no exemptions, including humanitarian evacuations. The commission also concluded that the participation of two influential Kenyan political figures, MPs Aden Duale and Yusuf Haji, in the enthronement ceremony of the president of Jubaland does not constitute a recognition of Jubaland as an independent state. Somalia says that it is conducting internal investigations. Meanwhile, 24 people are receiving treatment at the Mandera County Referral Hospital. The hospital's medical superintendent, Dr. Hassab Kala, confirms that of the 18 security officers and 6 civilians under treatment, 5 underwent surgery on Monday. 2 patients suffered burns from explosions, while the majority suffered bullet injuries in the fighting. Some sense of normalcy has returned to Mandera after Monday fighting in Bulahawa left many businesses and offices closed. Leila Mohammed, NTV.